What's up YouTube, this is Save Your Souls and we're back with another quick kick review, and this time we're taking a look at a Jordan Retro, and that Jordan Retro is the Jordan 12 Black and Reds, or more appropriately known as the Jordan 12 Flu Games. Now these Jordan 12s are called the Flu Games because Michael Jordan wore this exact same colorway, exact same model when he scored I think 60 plus points in a regular season game while he had a stomach flu. So that's probably one of the most popular games Michael Jordan played in. It's certainly a huge achievement for someone like him, and probably one of the biggest reasons why people consider him the greatest player who ever played the game of basketball. So without me rambling on about that, let's go straight into the details of the shoe. So here's the Jordan 12s, and let's look at more details of the shoe. Starting at the bottom, you get herringbone traction patterns on the heel and on the forefoot, and it's on a translucent red outsole. It's really nice to see that translucent outsole on the Jordan 12. It hasn't been executed like this for a while now, and for a lot of models that they've come out with, so it's really nice to see that. You also get a black carbon fiber midfoot shank, and you got a black Jumpman on the toe and 23 here on where your big toe would be, and that same translucent outsole wraps around here on the lateral side of the shoe up to the toe, where you can see the hand of the Jumpman sort of peeking, and on the medial side of the shoe going up here to where your arches are, and up to the back where you get a 23 in black, and still that translucent outsole wrapping up to the top of the heel where it meets the heel tab. And you can see that the translucent outsole allows some of the black on the upper of the shoe to peak, which I think is a pretty unique and interesting sort of design for the shoe. Now moving up to the midsole, there's only a few parts where you can see that midsole peaking, and it is Phylon. You get that Phylon midsole over here on the medial side, as well as here on the heel, so black, red, and you get the same sort of design here on the lateral side, red Phylon here on the forefoot, and then more of that black Phylon on the heel. You get these wings that's supposedly for stability, so it works with the carbon fiber mid-shank plate to kind of keep your foot stable and not allow it to bend in a way where it shouldn't be bending, or in an angle where it shouldn't be bending. So you get that wing here that says Jumpman, same as in the medial side, but you know, it wouldn't have any sort of engravings or writings on the medial side. Going up to the upper, you get tumbled leather, which feels really soft, gives you that premium kind of vibe all over the upper of the shoe. We'll look at that a little bit later. On the lateral side, you get this huge panel of red textured leather, and that texture is more of a reptile scale sort of texture, and that same texture is also applied onto the Phylon midsole. Now that panel is similar to the panel here on the medial side, and what that's supposed to do is it creates a second layer of leather on these high wear areas that you'd expect to get bumped a lot, scuffed a lot, and torn. That actually serves as a feature for durability more than it just being part of the design. Now on the upper, you're going to notice some black stitching that kind of gives a texture to the whole tumbled leather upper that's been applied to the shoe. But also, I believe the designer, Tinker Hatfield or Hatfield, I'm not sure how you pronounce his last name, but Tinker would usually have inspirations for the Jordans that he'd be designing for Michael, and this particular model, the Jordan 12s, they were inspired by Japan's rising sun, which is why you get those streaks on the shoe, so that's what it's supposed to symbolize. Another feature of the upper that you'll see from the back is a pull tab, so a black Jumpman on a red square. Lining on that pull tab is red as well, and It says Jordan on the back, and it says quality inspired by the greatest player ever. So that's a pretty bold statement, and it's pretty cool from my perspective. Aside from that textured tumbled leather and those stitchings, you get the same sort of leather on the tongue with embroidered Jumpman here on the topmost part of the tongue, and the letters TWO and the number 3 here on where there are spaces between the lacing system, and that's 23 or 23, which again is another unique sort of design that made this particular silhouette very popular. Going up to the lacing system, you get your basic puncture holes for eye stays here on the front part, but you get an interesting metallic eye stay here on the starting on the last 3 lace holes for the upper of the shoe. So it's black, and it's got a Jumpman engraved on it. You get 4 of those, 2 here on the lateral and 2 on the medial, and then you get 1 last lace puncture here up on the top, which is perfect. If you've ever played basketball in the Jordan 12s, you would use that hole. I have played in the Jordan 12s before, and I use that hole a lot because it just helps the whole design to pull your heel into this area and keep your foot inside the shoe. Now, based on experience, these do not go true to size. I'm not sure about this particular release. I have not tried these on yet, but by my experience, I would usually go down half a size for the Jordan 12s because most of the time they fit kind of loose. On the inside of the shoe, you get a black sock liner, black footbed, and I'm not sure if you'll see that, but there is a red Jumpman there on the insole. Your shoelaces are the same as rope shoelaces you usually get on the Jordan Retro models. Round shoelaces in black. You don't get any extras. Speaking of extras, unlike most Jordan models, and similar to the French Blues that came out a few months ago, you get nothing extra with these. You just get the shoe, the box, and the box paper. No hang tags, no gimmicks, no nothing, just really just the shoe. Alright, so that pretty much takes care of this review. I'll give you one last look at the Jordan 12s from the front. So again, these are the black and reds, more popularly known as the Flu Games. So that's how they look like from the front. Here's how they look like from the lateral side. Here's a quick view of the back. And here's a quick view of the other lateral side. Again, I think this is a very good retro. If you're interested, I think some stores still have them, and of course your local reseller would have them, but they're one of the better releases of Jordan retros this year, and you wouldn't be wasting your money on these if you buy a pair or if you grab a pair. Now, that pretty much takes care of the shoe. Thank you so much for your time. Before I go though, I just want to remind everyone of our first giveaway. The Easter Kobe 11s are still up for grabs, and anyone can still be a winner. All you have to do is subscribe to our YouTube channel and watch a few videos, like a few videos. We appreciate all the support, and until next time, catch you in the next video.